Hello everybody, welcome to the post-match press conference with Australia. We have David Warner here to answer your questions. I shall now hand you over to Cole Hitchcock.
Thanks, Mary. As always, guys, if you could put your hand up, we'll go to questions one by one. So please put your hands up if you have a question. Do we have another question while we're waiting for Shubman? We'll take one from the room while we're waiting, guys, so please.
Hi Warner, this is Aurangzeb Yunus from Pakistan. Most probably Australia facing Pakistan into the semis. So do you guys feeling any pressure?
Gee whiz.
So do you guys feeling any pressure because Pakistan look like a dragon at the moment?
It's just another game of cricket. We don't feel pressure at all. At the end of the day, they're playing well. We're playing well, and yeah, the best team will win on the day.
Thank you. I think we just have a little technical problem here with this microphone, so I'm not sure if anyone out there can hear me. Good. Okay, no problems. We'll go to Sheikh Akum.
Hi, Warner. Warner, are you guys cheering up for England cricket tonight, just so you qualify for the semifinals?
Yeah, look, obviously there's a task ahead for South Africa, and yeah, we'll be watching with interest, and yeah, we'll find out who we're going to be playing next game. If England do win, obviously we're through. So we know we're going to be facing Pakistan, which is going to be a good challenge.
We'll head back to Shubman this time.
Yeah. Hi, David. Yeah, good to see you back in form. So, David, whenever you are playing any kind of games, if you are looking for the net run rate, like whatever the situation is in Australia, do you keep looking at the net run rate whenever you are playing?
No, I go out there and try and face the ball that's being delivered. That's my job. I don't go out there worried about net run rate. That's not in the back of my mind at all.
Shubayan Chakraborty.
Hey David, good evening. As I said when I was there in person in the press conference room, I said you are not out of form. You were just short. You were just short of runs, and it's great to see you back scoring big runs. My question is that what is the sort of mentality Australian team comes into a World Cup event? Before the World Cup, you guys weren't in great touch of form, but as soon as you entered the tournament, you have just changed into something of a monstrous role. You guys are playing some great cricket. What is that sort of mentality shift that comes to your mind or to the squad when it comes to World Cup event?
Look, I won't say the team was out of form. I think you have to look back and look at the wickets that they played on. And to be fair, New Zealand went to Bangladesh as well and played on those kind of wickets. And that's very difficult when if teams aren't getting more than 100 from both teams, it's going to be a challenge for anyone. So for us, we come out here, the wickets that are being produced here are outstanding. The curators have done an amazing job over the last 12 to 14 weeks to host IPL and this World Cup. And we're obviously seeing a very nice batting wicket that was out there today. And I think after the last game as well, playing in Dubai, the wickets are becoming very, very nice and very true. So, look, I think all in all, I think we're hitting the momentum in the right stage of this tournament. As the gentleman here said, he said that Pakistan are like dragons. They're going really well. But at the end of the day, you've got to stay up and about, and that's what we're going to be trying to do. If we make it through watching closely this game tonight.
Mel Farrell.
Hi, David. Just wondering a bit on that. You talk about momentum. Do you think Australia is peaking at the right time? Have you reached the peak yet?
Look, I think that you always try and look to play the complete game, and you look at today, and Joshy got I think 4 for 40 odd off his 4 overs, and in this format, you can take those wickets and still go at 10s and over. But sometimes in the mindset when you come up against a team like the West Indies, they're going to get you in the first 6. They're not afraid to play their shots throughout. So we as a bowling group, they've got to try and execute their plans, which they try to do as best they can. We know even if you take early wickets against the West Indies, they're going to keep coming hard, and the last 5 overs is is where I think they put on a lot of runs, especially with Pollard and Bravo there towards the end. So they did an exceptional job to get to a total today. Us under, I think 160, I think was a pass score. It was a very nice wicket. And with the bat, yeah, we can say that we're on a nice wicket there tonight. So it was actually great to get some momentum, get the ball, onto the bat, play nice strokes. You didn't have to take too many risks. And yeah, moving forward, hopefully to Dubai, it's a very similar surface as well. We see a lot of teams that bat first there find it very difficult to put a competitive total on board. But hopefully now, with the semi-finals and finals potentially there, we can actually perform as well as we can if we lose that toss.
Couple more here, folks. We'll go to Louis Cameron.
Hey David, just on Mitch Marsh, you played a lot of cricket with him. What are you seeing from him? And there's been a bit of talk, I guess, that he's improved against spin, particularly. Have you noticed that?
I'm seeing a very clear mind cricketer. He's coming up, playing his natural game. He's training the house down. He's in peak performance. Fitness. He's worked really, really hard. He's obviously come in at a young age early on, and a lot of people were knocking him. It's not our fault that sometimes you get selected in teams and you try your best every time. But there's certain times now where a lot of those players that have been around for a while are peaking and are finding their straps and playing with a clear mind. And that's exactly what he's doing. His form's been outstanding. He's hitting the ball as clean as anyone in this team. And you can see it happening out in the field, which is fantastic. And I'm really, really pumped for him. And it's great for our team.
Rob Forsyth.
Hey Dave, can you just talk us through, I suppose, taking you back to that England game? A lot of other sides might struggle to build back confidence and momentum after that. What was the chat like, and did you get sort of a pretty clear idea straight away that the team would bounce back in this sort of fashion?
Yeah, look, obviously very toss-dependent game with that wicket. They bowled extremely well, and we know that they come harder in the power play. They've always had great success. So, from our point of view, it's good to get one of those games out of the way, because sometimes it happens in tournament play. Sometimes you do get hurt, and you get hurt badly, and that's what happened to us. And for us, it's going and just doing what we normally do. If you have to forget very fast about that, keep backing your game plan and putting your best foot forward, and we've been able to do that. We've got a great bunch of guys here, and every time we're back at the hotel or we've got some free time, the boys are gelling very well. We're in each other's rooms, we're out in the driving range, playing golf, playing PlayStation. We're doing, just the normal things that take your mind away from cricket, and it's been great.
Last one here, guys. Dan Batten.
Maybe just on Dwayne Bravo and Chris Gale, how highly do you regard them as cricketers, just in the grand scheme of things?
They're just pure entertainers. Obviously, their cricket class is there. Their stats speak for themselves. I think Chris has obviously changed the game for all opening batsmen around the world in all three formats. One, he's got a lot of size on his side, and he's got a lot of power on his side. So he's able to pick up 3-pound bats, which we can't. But the way that he came out, from his career from the get-go, and he just put fear in the back of the bowlers' minds, and he was able to intimidate. And he's had a great career. I respect that immensely, and I'm just proud to watch him and be a part of a team as well. I managed to play with him, which is great. Awesome competitor and a great entertainer. And DJ is obviously a great competitor. World-class cricketer. You don't play 18 years by fluke. By any means, and to have a career like those two gentlemen have, they deserve a massive applause, and I wish them all the best in their future endeavours, and look out on their social media, because they're characters and entertainers, and I love it.
I too won't leave Abu Dhabi without thanking Mary and the ICC team here. Absolute professionals. It's been a wonderful couple of games we've played here, being based here for the first couple of weeks while we're here. And I'll just finish off by just making clear that David Warner is not retiring. Thank you.
Who said I was retiring?
Thanks, everyone.
Absolutely top class. Thank you so much.
No, you'll be kicking me out in the wheelchair.